Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So, um, as the title says, I have been, of course, trying to make the linkage here from the rear to the front. It's gonna be possible, but what I discovered here is that the tunnel that we had a problem. So when we lowered the angle of the tunnel, suddenly the gear changing mechanism is rubbing on the tunnel. And I was wondering the last few streams why when I'm shifting, why is the lever going so hard? Well, that's why, because it was actually this was pressing against it, and yeah. Um, we have some work to do. I have redesigned part of this very slightly to have more room here. That's and mm, we have now an option, you see, to slide this in and out and have the gear lever being operated by this, and it's gonna be this here. It's gonna be then linked to this here in the front. So this here slides front and back one start, and then this is gonna slide front and back one start. We just need to make a linkage that takes up as little space as possible. Probably here down below. Going here doesn't have to be anything super special. I don't know how exactly we're gonna do it yet. I'm just experimenting. This is the amount of space that we have available. But first, before we continue, of course, we have to do the tunnel somehow, if it's possible. I fucking hope it's possible. It's gonna be, of course, higher than this. It's gonna have to be either here or here. Um, that's just how it turns out to be. Simply because when it was in the position that we had until now, when the gear lever was being put forward, it was contacting this, and yeah, I discovered this today. Sorry. And we have to do this because come on, focus, please. Focus. Come on. Yeah, my life is chaos as well. I have chaos in here. But that's none of anybody's business. But yeah, it's chaos on my desk as well. Yeah, so I think we are going to do something like this, and this is gonna be here. It's gonna be exactly, if I'm not mistaken, exactly 4 studs away. Yeah, I think we're going to do something like this. It's a bit forced, I think. Well, it is a bit forced, but I think that should be okay. What is the angle here? Maybe it's a number 3. It's a number 3 connector. That's gonna be fine. That would be amazing. Amaze bolts. Is it a number 3? Holy shit. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We can use a number 3 connector here. Come on, focus, you fuck. It's exactly a number 3 connector. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Very good. Camera has as much trouble focusing as I have lately. So I can move this here. Come on. Ah. Okay. I think I should probably, I think I should turn the car around because you're gonna see everything so much better here. This one can go. Three. Press the 3 studs. There. Now for the, come on, camera. And now for the grand finale. We need to do this. Okay. This looks very, very sturdy. Oh my god, yeah. This made everything so much sturdier. Yeah. This is fine again. I know it's gonna it's spread the car a little bit. But I don't think by a lot. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, I think it's fine. Mm. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay. Now that we have done this, let's get rid of the roof again. It's just in the way. And let's focus on this. So, now we have actually, come on, we have actually quite a lot of room here to do some magic, I guess. So the linkage here has two flaws. It's too bulky. So now that we have all the room we need inside the tunnel, we are going to basically move all of this inside. Here on the bottom, yeah, the basic idea is to be for this to be a car set. Yeah. We hope, yeah. So, so the idea is basically to have this linkage here. See, and this linkage is gonna go back and forth. It's not gonna be in the way where it is now, so it's gonna be fine. So this is gonna be linked up to this, and in the front it's gonna be linked to the moving bit, and that's gonna be turned by the key. Okay. And this linkage here is going to go alongside the engine and back here. So this is the challenge that we need to solve yet. I, of course, have redesigned a bit of the gearbox so that the engine is pinned in more efficiently and better and cleaner or whatever. We'll see when I take it out. So yeah, we have all the room, for the linkage here, so we can extract the engine and see what we can do. So let me put this on the mount, get everything out. I cannot grab it by this because this part here is not attached. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So this is being pulled apart even. So we have to do some reinforcing here. I mean, when the car is on its wheels, that's not gonna happen. But we still need to, yeah. I know how we're gonna do it, but yeah. Okay. Let's get to the meat of the evening. Since we want by the end of the evening or by the end of the stream, we want this car to be on the rollers, and we want this to be turned on by the key. So this thing here is gonna slide it's going to slide along this axis here. We can, you see, we can pin these in, have this here, and I mean, it has just one stud of possible movement, so that's not a problem. And you know, this is gonna have the same in, and it's gonna, you know, do the slidey motion. Okay. Redesigning this. Okay, this is gonna be real quick because we basically just, well, we don't just turn this around. We can do it like better. We do it like this. Okay. Then we have this. Oh yes. And this here. Okay. Ish. Okay. But we can do better because obviously we want this. This is still, see, this is humping onto this, which we don't want. So we want this part here. Yeah, I need to brace it. We need to brace it. I have a very good idea how we're gonna brace it so it cannot slide out. Maybe not today. We don't have time today. This is more important, but we needed to just clear the tunnel because otherwise we cannot fit this in. It's a very simple solution. I mean, if you want me to explain, basically, you see this here is gonna be replaced, and this thing here is gonna be pinned in to these two, so it's not gonna be able to slide out. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Okay, we need to move this basically, well, this part closer and this part, we need to make this basically the conrod smaller, so that the conrod, this part comes further forward and this part gets further in, so that this hump here isn't here, but you know, closer there because of the seat and everything. And we're gonna do this. Let's see. In an ideal world, this would be a axle connector. So we would have a connector with 2 axle connectors, and we would have a connector with 2 pin connectors, ideally. You know. Okay. And this part here is gonna be closer. Like this. And it needs to move in by 1 stud, or you know, thereabouts, depending on what kind of lever we're gonna use there. And that's kind of not happening because this is hitting it. What if we make it even smaller? Yeah. Okay. I mean, we have to have this here, otherwise this is not gonna happen. Only if this was a bit smaller. Yeah, that's not happening. No. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We just want that movement. That's great. Yeah. And you know, the part in the front moves by 1 stat as well. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. It's okay. Okay, so let's move to the back. The attachment of the engine in the front is like that. Basically, it allows us to unpin this easily. Pin it in here. It cannot be, you know, ideally you would have connectors going out of these, but you can't because there's the crankshaft here. And I checked, if we have connectors going up out here, the crankshaft cannot turn. So sadly, it has to be like it is. Yeah. Let's move to the back. We have a few challenges here. But you know, what can you do? What can you do? I need these two. I don't want to pin it anywhere on the side. Find me a better solution. It's still, you know, let's do this first, and then we can still think of, well, maybe there's a better solution. I don't know. Usually there is. I just couldn't see it at the time. That's usually the culprit. So here in the rear, we have an interesting problem. So see, come on, okay, and this is, if this is being pulled to the front, this happens. So it moves in exactly the opposite direction that it should. Yeah, I know you want to do the front. I want to do the front as well, but first I would really like to, since we have the motors, I would like to finish this so we can put the car on the rollers, and then we can and finish this, and then we can focus on the front, because you know we do need to finish the front. There's so much to do in the front. I know, I am aware, but we cannot do everything. We started this yesterday, and we need to kind of finish it. Okay, So when we turn the key, this is gonna be pulled to the front. So which means that this is gonna be pulled in, but if we want to engage this, you know, this is gonna happen. Bar pieces are interesting, and I have considered them, but the problem is we want to see this one stud axle coming out here. We need this to brace the gears, and if we do the bars, we yeah. Ideally, we would have this being pulled, and we can still have this pulled. What we can do with is we can omit this switch, so we don't have a pivot. We just have sliders all the way. Depends on how much this is gonna bend. We can try to mitigate this, but we can have a 90-degree bend here, and this is gonna be just sliding. Between the blue clutch gear and the 16 tooth. Why would I do that? That you need to explain to me. Why would I switch places? So this gear here is driving the fake engine. It's basically just to take off rotation to drive the fake engine. But the blue gear engages both the shafts of the motor. So I don't understand what you would do. If we do what you suggested, then we need to extend the axles of these as well. But the problem is that then these are gonna be where the differential is. Okay. Then it's gonna be in the way the differential is. But I cannot do this. I understand what you want to say. So that we would basically pull this in the other direction. So in the same direction. Well, yeah, in the other direction, but no, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. But as I said, we can redesign this. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna do actually this. When you want them, none. So it has to slide, and it's gonna slide. It has to slide by one stud. Red piece cannot be on top. There's no room. There's no room. This is on top. Unless you have an idea how to do this otherwise. I don't. I don't have an idea how to switch this on top. Would be cool. I would like this, but there's no room. There's absolutely no room for this. However, there is room for something else. There is room for something else. Hold on. So if we don't use this here, okay, and we have an axle hole here. So let's say we have this here. Then we have, let's say, an axle for this. This is just temporary, okay? We have this here, okay? And we have a bar. Then we put this in. And we can shift it like this, theoretically. In theory. Yeah? Yeah? Come on, focus. This would go. This would go. And then we would have, so if this was being like this would push it there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. So we are going to basically make the back of the engine. The back of the engine is gonna be a real strong piece that's gonna connect this. Yes. Ben, you are a genius. The no false modesty, right? So I mean, while we're here, you know, we might as well make it more recognizable. I'm not sure if anything will rub or not. Maybe we're gonna have to use thin lift arms and use more space here in between, which is probably gonna be the case. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the case. Let's do this right in the first place. Okay, so we have these. We need this, and another. Yeah. Okay. Of course. Better err on the side of caution. There. Okay. There. Now this is gonna be okay. Okay. Obviously, before we test if this is any good, we need to, this is all wibbly wobbly, including this on top. So we need to make sure, well, that this doesn't wobble. Okay. So this guy here is gonna come like that. Okay. And it's gonna connect here somewhere. Yeah. Here, and then it's gonna pull it. No, pull. It's gonna push it. Yeah. But of course, now that it's nothing here is connected. This is just jumping out. Head is much more solid, but still we need to do something here in the lower part. As I said before, we need to prevent these from jumping out. And of course, so we need to connect this part here to this somehow. tricky. How do we connect these two? Anyway, we're gonna use these here. These are gonna be replaced by blue pins, and it's gonna be something connecting up here, I think. No. Hold on. Can have it like this, I think. This here, there, and then we have this guy here. Ish. Ideally, this would be. Ideally, this would be like this, and like this. Yeah, that would be the ideal configuration. So not this, but we use this here. For a better effect, even. Hold on. This was one stud shorter here. This was one stud shorter. But I have a solution for this anyway. It's a different solution. We can place this guy here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be perfect, making everything fun. Super strong. There. And the same on the other side. Okay. There. Yeah. There. There. This is now exactly 9 studs. Okay. Now we have a 9 stud axle going through this. Okay. Okay, that's tiny bit more solid than it used to be. Tiny bit more solid. Very good. Yeah. Yep. Now we just need to make we basically need to have a linkage here that links them both. A linkage that allows for this. This had two pinholes here. That would be most ideal. However, it doesn't. What else could we do? This is obviously one stud too short. Obviously. Oh, I am very interested in this as well. Very, very interested. Yeah, where were we? I just wanted to do this as well. So we're gonna have, this is gonna move there. So we have to have this slider here. And here it's gonna be, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, it's a 7 stud, and we have these two, which are gonna move one stud. So one is gonna be here and the other here. Yeah. Not a lot, but what can you do? Yeah. Come on. Okay. There we go. Now we have. Now it's sliding. Much better. Much smoother. Okay. Back to this program here. It's gonna be, the linkage is gonna be, well, for now at least, ugly. I can't help it. It's gonna be strange. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has to be pushed in that direction. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. 1, 2, 4, and yeah. we need to see if it works. I might see a problem. So, thing is, yes, it works, but there's, before it even engages, there's a lot of slack. So I'm thinking, since we're gonna have this fixed, what if we use this instead of the but we have a lot of force going through. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Nothing. We're gonna use this here. We're gonna use this here. Gonna change some stuff here. There's no way around it. No way around it. I have to get the motors off here. Yeah, think of it. It has to be because a lot of force is going to be transmitted here. And we actually do want this to be, like this. I do think it has to be the white connector. Yeah. I hate these fake engines so much. Okay, this one is... Okay, it's lower. Yeah, it's lower. Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. Anyway, okay. Could use this here. Yeah. We could use this here. Then again, we're going to use this here. You know, because it's going to be fewer parts. That's always the consideration. Fewer parts, lighter, blah blah blah. This we could, even if we were brave, do this as well, because this is gonna make everything less fiddly. Yeah. One, two, 5, 6, and 8. Okay. Oh, right. Kill me now, please. Kill me now. It's still gonna be here. Yeah, it's still gonna be here. We're just gonna remove this triangle and do something else instead of this triangle. Yeah, I see how we can do it without the triangle. Okay, no problem, no problem. Still, it's still go, still go. Shame about the triangle, but we are going to. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay. Um, I cannot switch the place between the gears, Ben. Leon. Sorry, it's not possible. It creates way too many problems. But we can do something here. Okay. Obviously, we can do this differently, but I'm just gonna put it in C. Um, to C. Um, this can move, or it's still. We still need to. Okay. Still need to do something here. Shame. Shame. I mean, the problem is here that due to the speeds that this is gonna encounter, we need to prevent this part here from being pushed out, and this does this. However, if we now remove this, this can creep out under load. Will it? Maybe. I don't know. When it does, the fake engine stops working. That's that's what I'm afraid of. Mm. Yeah, okay, so we can now use these here. I don't know what I'm gonna use here. Maybe an axle through or something else. Mm. Or nothing. Now this is enough. Maybe that's enough. I think so. Let's see. We are going to see if this is enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. What I wanted to do here. Okay. More corrections. So these two are both gonna be pins now. But what I wanted to put here. Yeah. Not sure what's gonna happen here, but I am a bit afraid that it's gonna be pushed out. Let's see. But you know, we need the room here for this to go. No. Anyway, for these two, so we don't want these to be pushed out. So we are going to change them. This is a 7 now. There. This one as well. This one's gonna be a 6. So, and there's now no danger of the gears here flying off into the distance. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So this is basically so that it's going to move. And while we don't have the motors, we can see what kind of linkage we need here. It's going to be interesting. Can we get away with this here? No, of course not. Of course not. This is not going to fit. This is. Is it? No. I don't know. Is it enough? Let's see. I guess there's only one way to find out. Lol. So much slack. Okay, so we're gonna shorten this. So shorten this. So this is gonna be a this. Yeah. Just a single linkage. The bit of slack that's gonna happen, who cares? Okay, what holding this good enough. Okay. Before anything happens, look at this. And here, before anything happens, wow. I mean, we can try it with the normal red one and see under load, since we're gonna now build this into the car. If it holds up. There's just just one way to find out. So this way, of course, there's not gonna be any. This is just gonna be smooth sailing. No. I would even go so far as to use this here. Yeah, I mean we have to and see what happens. The red one was fine. Fine. Now we have to use one that is well, might as well. Should hold. Should hold. I don't think this is gonna jump out by itself. Yeah. So the only remaining question is, how do we brace these? Let's see. I think it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now how do we brace these? I have an idea. Yeah. Always that yes, but situation. Okay, I already have ideas for optimizations here, which is good. We're gonna optimize this part. This part is gonna be optimized like that. Sorry, couldn't see. I mean, obviously, we still have to attach the brace here in the back, but this is not important right now. We have 3 studs of height. I would like to brace it from the top. Yeah, okay, I know how we're gonna do it. Okay. Slight disassembly necessary, but by slight I mean no. Complete destruction of what we have, but it's gonna be quick and painless. No big deal. Okay. We're gonna even use less material than we use now, I think. Come on, okay. This goes as well. And yeah, this way. Now we're gonna use this here. Okay. And we're assembling already. By the way, you have to tell me if I'm not looking at the screen and doing stuff here and you cannot see what I'm doing. So just, be annoying and tell me. I mean, you're not being annoying, but if I am too concentrated on this stuff, sometimes I don't look at the screen and then you don't see what I'm doing. Okay. Now we are using this here, right? Yeah. We are using this here. Yeah. We are not using this one. This one's. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll keep this. Keep this. 1, 2, 3. There. And here, we can use, or we have to use, these, I think. calculated. But of course, typical. Typical. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Oh. It's here directly. You can do this. Yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. This is what we're gonna do. Even better. Even better. Since we want to use as few parts as possible. This. Yes. And now we need to attach this here, the rest here. As simple as possible. Okay. Front on Friday. Yeah, today we're gonna wrap up this, and then front Friday we can do just front. So we need these anyway, because these are basically the pins where the frame is pushed into the frame on the chassis. And these are good enough to stabilize this. And now I think we have everything ready, more or less. All of the bits and pieces are in place. Nice. Nice. Oh, yes. This is now nice and sturdy. Very good. Okay. You know what we have to do? Put this in the car. And see what disasters await us here. if any.
Where is the snag?
Ah, of course, the anti-roll bars. I'm gonna just remove them now because these here are in the way of the motors. There. Nice. Okay, why does this not sit in? Ah, okay, because of this. Nice. Yeah, this works nicely. So everything theoretically, everything sits well. Shifting works nice. There we go. Okay. So now the only thing that's left is connect this to the front where the key is. I am not sure how much you want to see. Key is here. So there. So we basically gonna have to add an axle there that's gonna connect to this, I guess. It's gonna sit down here. Axle is gonna be there. I think the axle is gonna be a, what's that? That's 4. Ideally it would be a 5.5 with stop, but we don't have that. So what can I do to make it as efficiently as possible? Yeah, we do a, where's the part? Now we're gonna use this. We are using this. We're using 5.5 with stop. This. This. So this is gonna put instead of the 4-stud axle that exists. And why is this? Why is this so wobbly? Wow, this one's shit. Okay. This one's better. What? Okay. This one's broken. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is what's gonna happen, and then we attach this to that, and this attaches to the lever. So let's do it. I just need to put my fingers in there.
hopefully, without too much cursing. Yeah. Removing this is gonna be impossible. Fuck. Okay. No. I will need to have leverage here. Obviously, you know, when this is gonna be built, what I'm doing now is gonna be unnecessary because it's gonna be built in place already. But when you are developing stuff, it's always like this. Come on. There we go. I cannot. Come on. There we go. There we go. Almost. Almost. There we go. Okay. Let me show you. So, see, we attached that part, and that part is gonna be pulling the lever. Now let's attach the lever. And we are almost, come on, almost ready to, okay, almost ready to hit the rollers. I'm gonna use the red one because it's here. I am really interested in how this is gonna perform. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now let's observe. Direction. Fucking works. Everything is engaged. Is the engagement enough? Yeah. Looks like. Holy fucking shit. And since everything here in the rear is going easy, we didn't add any more strain to the key. I love this. I love this. Didn't really think that this is gonna happen, but it did. Happened. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now let's wire everything up so we can put it on the rollers. So while we are at it, and for the for testing purposes, what we are going to do is we are going to hook the servo directly to the axis of the gearbox, because obviously we're gonna shift with the servo. This isn't good because the shifter shifts only, so the lever here allows only for 45-degree motions, which is not good for the servo long term, but for the few minutes that we are gonna use it, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna have to do something for the servo still, but let me just put a longer axle in here so I can hook up the servo for the shifting. And we need a 7-stud axle here, but I do have just an 8-stud axle, so it will have to do. There. Where can I hook it up? Like this. And the other way around. I mean, I want the servo to be just a little bit attached to this. So we are gonna use, I guess, this here. You know, nothing special, but tiny bit. Tiny little bit. Okay. I charged this specifically so that it's as charged as it can be. What do we have here? So let's see. So I don't have as many hands as I need, I guess. So if I'm driving it, and I need to hold it with a hand as well, I must risk it that both motors are attached to one output. Sadly, otherwise. Oh wait, no, we're gonna do it like this. Just let's take just a second to modify this, so I can use both channels with one hand. It's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, I mean, I can press this now with one hand. I'm not gonna use this anyway. This is steering, so I'm just gonna use this here as throttle, and then this as the gear. So we're gonna shift gears with this here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, before we do anything here, we need to make sure that this doesn't fall out. Somehow. I have, as of this moment, I have absolutely no opinion on this, on the new shock absorber, because I do not have it. I had no opportunity to test it, so you know, I looks cool, but before I have it in my hands and can test it, I really cannot say anything. Okay, and I guess, yeah, I can put this in. Okay, so not going anywhere. Fine. Now let's attach the drive shafts. Okay. Now the only thing remaining is oh, right, bugger, forgot about this. Yeah. I have to use a 7 stud axle here, otherwise we cannot attach this here. Oh well, no matter. About to do. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a 6 stud. Okay. Six stud. Mm. Okay. Come. Okay. There we go. Now we can attach this back. Well, not yet. I need to attach the servo first. There. This. Now we can attach this back. There. Okay. Right. So engine is black and yellow. Okay. Black and yellow are the engines. And the servo is red. Okay. Red is the shifting servo. Alrighty. So we are there. Ignition on. Let's pair the boxes. Let's see what the shifter says first. Wow. Shifter has, as I expected. The thing is, the spring for the for the um, for the shifting is good, but only in one direction. I'll explain in the next video why. But I need to think about a better way to put the spring in the into the stepper. goes beautifully in one direction, horrible in the other. I was testing this today manually, but yeah, basically the servo here, see the servo when I'm shifting in one direction, no problem. In the other, yeah. So yeah, I think we are going to shift manually. That's not fun. Come on, of course. Why would the pin go out? No. Yeah, absolutely. Everything's gonna be put out. Yes. Naturally. It's gripping like fucking crazy. Okay. It pulled out everything. Hate this. Okay. So we're gonna shift manually. Whatever. Okay. I think we're in first now. Right. So let's get to the thing that we all are waiting. Yeah, we need to figure out something. Whoa. Okay. Which one is? I need to do this. Push. Oh, okay. Hold on. I can reverse these as well. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Right. Yeah. One motor is even disconnected. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Color me impressed. This is fast enough for a toy. And this is with the weak battery box. The stronger battery box should be even better. Nice. Let's downshift. Let's see how much destruction the downshift is gonna make. I think this was the motors starting to uh, power off. Um, but since we have gears, and you obviously start in first gear, and the car when it's driving has momentum, which doesn't really have here. Um, you know, I think the gearbox is really good. It's really good. Yeah. Now let's turn the ignition off. Okay. I think that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fucking fun. And I really love the key. Really love it. This is my favorite function in the entire car. The fucking key. I am happy. This stream today was a complete success. So, since we have sorted this out, of course, minor things have to be looked at, but nothing major. Yeah, nothing major. And on Friday, as Christian said, on Friday we start with the front bodywork, which we have laid out. I mean, Christian has laid out. Yeah, we can do. First gear is this. Let's do this. Ah. What? Did something disconnect? Or this is in? What? What happened? Everything looks okay. It wasn't in gear, I guess. Okay. Never mind. Let's try full speed. Nice. Acceleration is great. The acceleration is great. I think, and I didn't even let it roll fully. It kept accelerating, and it accelerates, you shift in second, accelerates even more, shift in third, and I think this car has the potential to actually drive for a toy pretty fast. I hope fast enough that when you corner, it leans in the corner and you can see some tire skipping and stuff like that. I want to see that. There will be videos of this, obviously. Yeah. I need to figure out the shifting servo and the spring, but I think this will be done off screen. Because this is fiddly work, I will have to experiment with whatever. And that's a lot faster than fourth on old motors, absolutely. And not even that, it accelerates, So I'm thrilled. This is great. Let's turn this off. By the way, the battery box is warm, so it did um work. I really hope. I asked Kada about the battery box and the controllers. Haven't gotten a reply yet. But when I do, then I know what to do. Either they send me another controller to control this battery box, or they tell me what to buy. I don't know. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I see you on Friday. Until then, I see you in Discord.